Hey everybody, it's me. Yes, I wear glasses, shut up. They're reading glasses, but I've gotten into the habit of, well, wearing them at all times. But that's not why I'm making this video. I'm making this video as an update to the recent developments in Cockeygate. And things have gotten a little interesting. Actually, they've gotten a lot interesting. Apparently, Miss Felina Hopkins has decided she's going to not only double down, I guess you could call this triple downing. She has now decided she's going to sue the individuals who are now fighting for our rights as authors. How is she doing this? Well, she's suing Kevin Nupper. Nepper. I do not know how to pronounce the man's name. I apologize. Apparently, she's suing a few other people as well. I don't have the names in front of me right now. But here's where it gets even stranger. Now, there has been a petition to remove her trademark, to have it canceled, and somehow she's filed a restraining order on the petition? I don't know how that works. I'm not even sure whether that's physically possible. Strictly speaking, it really should not be. And yet, apparently, it's happening. You figure that one out, because I, for the life of me, cannot. So, long story short, Miss Hopkins really doesn't seem to get that she does not own a common use word like cocky. She continues to try to double down, or in this case, triple down. She has, get this, the actual owner of the font that she uses in her novels, the one that she trademarked on, the one that she's basically violating not only copyright but a license agreement on, she tried to send him a cease and desist letter. Or no, excuse me, he sent her a cease and desist letter, and she has now filed a restraining order on him. I mean, there's stupid, and then there's just, ludicrous to the point that I'm starting to wonder if she may be suffering from delusions of some kind. Now, as writers, we depend on our imagination. So we kind of have to be a little delusional, quote unquote, just to kind of make ends meet for those of us who are actually making money off of their books, of course, and for those of us who are just writing our books. We have to depend on our imaginations, but there's a limit. And I think she's long since passed it. So, Miss Hopkins, I'm going to say this, and by the way, I just saw Miss Susan Tisdale's video on this matter. Oh my God, Susan. Holy God. I've never read your books because I'm not a romance reader or writer for that matter. But dear God, I loved it. I've seen some sick video burns in my life, but holy crap. You, Miss Tisdale, you are awesome. So, I'm going to do what I can to share a couple of links regarding this. Miss Tisdale put up a beautiful video literally calling out Miss Hopkins on all of this. And she makes some very salient points about the kind of behavior that Miss Hopkins is doing. It's really disgusting. She's been attacking smaller authors, and anybody who seems to be bigger than she is financially, she hasn't touched. She absolutely refuses to go after anybody major. And I can assume that's only because, well, if she tried it, she would get completely wrecked legally, and I think she knows it. As a result, we can assume, with very little fear of contradiction, in all honesty, that she is kind of in this position where she's basically created, pardon my language, but a perfect shitstorm. And she's like, oh crap, now everybody hates me. Why does everybody hate me? I'm just destroying their work. I'm taking away their words, their effort, everything. And I'm trying to say, oh, I'm an innocent little lamb. I'm paraphrasing here because that really seems like what she's coming off as. For those people who are on Twitter, There is a screenshot running around, and if I can find it, I will try to link a direct image link to it in the video below on the description box, where she initially said, hey, come at me, you know, I am more than willing to take your slings and arrows because I'm just so awesome. Or something to that effect. And now she's got something up on her Twitter account saying cyberbullying is not acceptable. So basically, she's gone from saying, hey, I can take it, come at me, attack me if you want. She even had this up on a Facebook video. And now she's saying she's being bullied and this and that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ms. Hopkins. You're not being bullied. You are the bully, and now you're trying to turn around and play the victim. So, yeah. I'm just going to say it straight out. If this is in any way legit, the only thing legitimate about it is that it's probably a publicity stunt that's gone completely out of control. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. You know, this is off the top of my head. I realize this may seem a little rambly, and it kind of is. It kind of is. I didn't have the time to sit down and compose myself even half as much as I did on my last video, which is actually my 5th or 6th. So I do apologize for misrepresenting that as my 3rd video. I was that upset when I first heard about this. So I've been keeping abreast of hashtag Cockygate, and I hope you guys all are too. And again, if you're a reader, if you're a writer, you know, keep yourself in the know, keep yourself informed. I'll do what I can, and I know there's a lot of authors and readers out there who are doing the same. And remember, even if you don't write in the romance subgenre of fiction, this could still affect you. Legitimately, this could affect you. This could affect anybody in the writing industry. Because how soon, if this is allowed to stand, could this harm you? We cannot allow this to stand. Stand up as one in one voice and say, no, this is not acceptable. The Fine brothers, they realized what was going on. They saw the writing on the wall, pardon the pun, when they tried to trademark the word react. They realized they were doing wrong. They apologized, and I think we all kind of forgave them. Everything just kind of went back to normal. That's not what's happening here. I'm pretty sure Ms. Hopkins has completely destroyed her own reputation. Completely and potentially irreversibly. Because by the time this is done, hand to God, I don't think anybody's going to want to know from her anymore or know that she even exists. Apparently she was an actor or a comic or something, and apparently did not have much in the way of success. Well, I don't think she's going to have much after this either. I apologize for the noise in the background. I'm actually on my way over to Price Chopper to get myself some snack food. A writer's work is a hungry work. But, yeah, no, long story short, too late. Cockygate is still a thing. And, you know, just keep yourself informed. Keep yourself abreast of what's going on. Again, pardon the pun, because I know this is a romance subgenre thing we're talking about here. You know, again, hashtag Cockygate, you know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you use for social media. Get involved. Make people aware of what's going on. The more people who are aware, the better. And the more chance there is that this is going to be stopped, God willing. Again, Kevin Nooper, you're absolutely awesome, man. Absolutely goddamn awesome. You know, Susan Tisdale, that probably was the sickest burn I've seen on a Facebook video ever, or on any video ever, to a writer. So, yeah, again, hashtag Cockygate. Keep yourselves informed. Keep yourselves up to date. I'll do what I can. You know, there are a lot of people on Twitter, Facebook, and probably other forms of social media who are doing the same. Thank you. Goodbye, and good afternoon.